morning, good evening, ignorant millennials. How you guys doing? I'm your host, Kat. And as you can see, I'm not rolling solo today. I got a beautiful, beautiful lady. And as you can see, Sidli Kotini Namtlanje also, as they say, I hope I say that correctly, but she's here. I'm sure she'll correct me once I allow her and give her the chance to speak. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you guys, Phindi. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm great, and you said that right, by the way. I'm Phindi Makhasi.
Yes.
Business owner of Eats and Treats.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're here today.
So just before we go into Eats and Treats and a bit more about you and your journey and how you started Eats and Treats, we just want to to cool things down a bit. Just give us background. Who is Phindi? Where is she from? What is she studying? What does she do full time? Or is this her full time role?
Okay, so I'm Phindi. I'm 21 years old. I was born and raised in Joburg, but my mom's from Limpopo, so I resonate more with, so we can say I'm from Limpopo. And I'm a full-time psychology student. So yeah, that's what I do full-time. I'm a student, and yeah, that's Phindi.
Okay. Are you from Limpopo?
Yes, I am.
Where about in Limpopo?
In Mokopane.
Oh my word, I'm also from Limpopo, but just the town after Mokopane.
Yeah. You're from
That's very
Polokwane,
nice.
right?
Yes, I'm from Polokwane. Yes. Okay. So tell us, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know yet already, sorry, my apologies. We're talking about Eats and Treats. So Eats and Treats is, can I say confectionery?
Yes.
Yeah,
correct.
is created and owned, managed, and I think run, but we'll find out.
The whole works, managed, run.
Yes.
Everything.
By Phindi, and I probably might have caught it on the week of the 14th and 15th of February on Twitter. It was trending. She said she was unaware of it, but yeah, we'll touch into that in a bit. So Phindi, tell me about Eats and Treats. When was Eats and Treats established, and what is Eats and Treats?
Okay, so Eats and Treats was established around June last year. As soon as, after the lockdown was put in place, I used to go to school every single day. So I was a full-time student, and we were all on campus.
Yes.
So I would go to school every day. So there was literally no time for a business. And so I got into the business when we went online and everyone was back at home. So it's after your online classes, you have nothing else to do. You're just at home doing nothing. You can't run the streets because it's a pandemic.
Yes.
So there's literally nothing you can do. And my parents cut me off. They were like, why are we giving you an allowance if you spend all your days at home? What are you doing with money? You don't need money right now. And I'm just like, yes, I might not have a purpose for the money, but what?
They did that.
They cut me off. They were like, no, you're at home. There's everything that you need at home. So we don't understand why we're still giving you an allowance.
True.
And then I realized, I was like, hell no, there's no ways I'm going
I need to understand this. You went let's just say you were getting 5,000. You went from 5,000 to zero.
5,000 to nothing.
Yo.
Flat out broke.
Yo.
I've never been in such shambles in my life. And now I was like, you know what, actually, this is not on. I cannot do this. Yes. I need to come up with something, something to keep me going, because I can't not have money, you know? And then that's when I came up with Eats and Treats.
Okay.
And it was actually so funny, because I actually wanted to do something that I would actually be passionate about.
Yes.
I want to put my heart into it and actually not do it because, oh, I'm broke, now I have to do this.
Yes.
But do it because I actually enjoy doing this.
Yes.
Therefore, I'll put my heart and everything into it. So it actually works
Yes.
out. So that's how Eats and Treats came about. The concept is crazy because I've just always been obsessed with confection and just dipped strawberries in chocolate from a very, very long time ago. It's a funny story, actually. So that's how Eats and Treats came about, and we just started, and ever since then it's just been...
Okay, I know. So you shouldn't have said it's a very funny story. That funny story, now we want to know.
Okay, so I have an older brother, but we're just he's 1 year older than me, right?
Yes.
So everywhere he would go, I would go.
Yes.
Every party he was invited to when he was younger, I would go, because why would I stay home?
Yes.
So he once went to this one party and I just tagged along being who I was. And then I got there and I was the only girl because it was a boys' party.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the mom was like, you can help me set up, because I was just sitting there like, oh, hi guys, I'm here. She's like, no, come help me.
Yes.
And then she sets up this chocolate fountain. She gets me to melt the chocolate and put it in the fountain. And then she does the strawberries and does the whole works for everyone. And I was fascinated. I was like, oh, wow.
Yes.
One day in my life, I'm going to own a chocolate fountain and I'm going to do exactly what this lady is doing. And ever since then, I told myself, when I have a really big party, I'm going to have a chocolate fountain.
Yes.
And then eventually, I bought myself a little mini chocolate fountain.
Yes.
And I would just do this stuff for fun,
Yes.
you know? And then my mom was like, you know what? You could actually do this as a business, you know? And then I would see it on like the American people's Instagram pages and they would, like, it was a thing. And I was like, nobody's doing this here.
Yes.
So why not tap into this market?
market, yeah.
And I did. And yeah, here we are. A year later.
Okay. So in terms of founding it, you would have founded it around like May last year, 2020.
Let's say June.
June 2020. So everything else, do you do at home, by yourself?
Literally everything by myself, from the strawberries to the cupcakes, the cakes, everything is done at home. I just literally go for supply runs. I buy everything, get back home, and we craft.
Oh, okay. So then if somebody's like placing, do you work on order only? Like, so what I mean by that, like if I have to make a specific order, then it would probably take you like a day or two to get me that order. Or can I just be like, I'm in desperate need, maybe I just need a cake for, I forgot it's my nephew's birthday or something like that.
It's very possible, but I literally work, I love convenience, because I'm the type of person, I'm very forgetful.
Yes.
So I know there's a lot of people like me that are just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do for this person?
Yes.
So I work on like next day delivery. So you can order today and I'll get it done for you tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I work. Next day delivery on everything, yeah.
All right. So then what do you do? Is it just cupcakes? Because we have seen the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Do you actually also do cakes? Do you do donuts? Do you?
No donuts. We do cupcakes, we do cakes, and we do savory boards for like picnics.
Yes.
And we do fruit boards for picnics as well. And the strawberries, the strawberry bouquets. And yeah, that's what we do right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's talk like pricing wise, right? How do you price your items, and or just give us like, before we get into like how do you actually what was that a difficulty in arriving at a price of the particular item? Just give us like, for example, if I wanted a cake, how much would that be? Like, and whatever. Just, do you have a standard price for items or not?
Yes, there is a standard price, and how I actually got to that, it's like my costs, and then I also include the cost of my time, and then I work at a certain percentage of a markup. I can't say what markup I work at.
100%.
But I work, so it's cost of all my supplies. I include the cost of my time, and then the markup. That's how I figured out the whole pricing for everything. Yeah.
Okay, so then, for example, is there like randomly somebody who's watching now who just wanted to know, like, off the video, like if they wanted like a birthday cake, how much would you charge?
There's
for
different
something
sizes. You get a 8-inch, there's a 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch cake. So they all have different prices. So the 6-inch would start at like 800, and then as you go up the inches, it's just an extra 200 on top.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay, that's very reasonable. Actually.
Yeah, it is quite reasonable for the cakes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, are your cakes like those creative cakes? Like if I was doing for my nephew Minions, if I wanted Minions, you able to do that? Yes, I could try.
I will not lie. Cakes are not they're not what I would say is my speciality right now, because I just got cupcakes. Tell me about cupcakes, I can sort you out any other day.
Okay.
But cakes, I'm still trying to get into it. I don't enjoy it.
Yes.
I just get it done.
Yes.
So, yeah, I could try my best.
Okay. Yeah. Then your cupcakes, are they priced the same price as your cakes?
My cupcakes, I charge 35 Rand per cupcake.
No way, that's very reasonable. Hey?
Is it?
Yes.
I know a lot of people say that, but yes, 35 Rand per cupcake.
I don't know how much the price of a cupcake is, but it sounds like very reasonable, 35 Rand.
Yeah, it's 35 Rand per cupcake.
Okay, because generally like people get like a dozen. A dozen is 12 or 6-ish.
12, a dozen is 12.
Oh, it's 12.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So generally people order like 12.
Yeah, 12 or 6.
Yes.
Or more if they're having like a function or whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like obviously there's not just a plain cupcake
No.
and whatever. It's
can,
one with whatever that
yes,
you've
you
written.
can customize it. I can write whatever you'd like on it, and yeah.
Now tell me about that.
I know where you're going.
Tell me about this one particular design.
Yo, people go
We're gonna show it on the screen right now. Also, what was the idea behind this particular design? Best dick ever.
Yo, okay. So, funny enough, it actually trended on Twitter from the Americans. The Americans did it, and it trended on Twitter, and everyone was like, "Where the hell are we gonna get this? We need this too!" You know. And then that's when I had started my business, and then it also came out, and people were like, "You need to make this for us." And then I did it for the first person, and I think that's like my best seller, best dick ever. It's the best seller. Like everyone loves that one, and I love it so much because I'm just like, you know what? People actually appreciate, like most of the time it's more females that get it. I'm just like, the females are actually doing things for their partners. It's cute. Like, from what I'm used to, females are used to be the ones that take. And now they actually give, and I like that. So,
okay. Are you also the type of person?
No, I give. I'm a giver. I won't lie. I give a lot.
Now, let me also just ask you, as a gent, if I were, maybe from a female perspective, maybe not necessarily business-wise also, like, would it be nice if I did that for like a female and I wrote best?
Yes,
ever
definitely.
They would appreciate that.
I would. And I know a lot of other women would too. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, gentlemen, you heard it here. Also, don't shy away. Also, get into the neck of it and like send them to her. Hopefully, you'll receive one for yourself from her.
It's fun. It's different. It's not like your standard gift. It's fun. It's creative. It's different.
What are the challenges you're facing in your business currently?
I think dealing with people is always going to be a challenge. Because I come across a lot of different people. I come across some people that are really easy to work with and some people that are not so easy to work with. And I feel like that's what keeps me going. Like when I work with people that are easy to work with, like 90% of the people that I work with are actually easy to work with and everything flows.
Yes.
Then you get that 10% of the difficult people. The customer's always right. So it's just, it gets hard sometimes, but it just requires like a lot. And it's challenging.
Yes.
But each job.
Then let's talk in terms. Are there future plans to expand? Do you actually want a physical premises for your business, or are you happy with just being online? Because pretty much it's run online.
Yes, it's pretty much online.
Yes.
Well, upcoming soon is a website because I think that will be so much easier. It's more convenient for the customer than a back and forth communication. And then maybe in the future, in the near future, hopefully, a store where people could just like walk in and just, I would like to order this, and then in like 10, 20, 15 minutes, they can come back and collect their orders.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you open to partners in terms of?
Definitely. I'm always willing to work with other creatives and people that are in the space, or
Yes.
I'm always here to empower other Black people.
Okay. So in terms of funding and everything else, like let's just say for immediate use, for example, have you ever thought of like approaching the NYDA or any external finances, or you just now taking it as it is, then you want to?
I think right now I'm still taking it as it is because I am, as much as I'm working on this and I do put my time into this, I'm still a student.
Yes.
And I would really love to finish my degree. Yes. So as terrible as it might sound, I enjoy the pace that it's moving at.
Yes.
It's moving at a really fast pace and I really appreciate that. But I would hate for it to take over because of what I'm currently studying, because I really, really want to go through with what I'm studying.
What is it?
Psychology.
Oh, okay.
So yes, if it could get to the point where I could hire people to take over and do everything for me, then great.
Yes.
But for now, it's doing just fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, all right. So then in terms of if people want to get a hold of your business, how can they get a hold of your business and everything else?
Okay, so currently we're on Instagram and it's Eats and Treats by PJ
Yes.
on Instagram, and we're only on Instagram, so we have like a WhatsApp line and everything's linked
Yes.
there on the Instagram page where you can just reach out to us and we'll respond
Okay.
ASAP.
All right, all right, all right. So do you have any other thing you'd like to add? Something you feel like I missed, I should have asked you?
No, I think you asked quite a bit.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from herself. Eats and Treats by PJ. Please go on Instagram, follow, and like all those pictures. Tell
Yeah.
your friends about it, and do get that cake for your woman. And ladies, do get that cake, or rather those cupcakes
For
for
your
your man.
mans.
You know what I'm talking about. And we out.